Okay, we are going to go into Guitar Pro. Had quite a few interested viewers on that series, so I'm going to again go into a more advanced explanation of Guitar Pro, and to do that we're pulling up a public domain classical piece here. This is a Tárrega piece. This is the Lord de Bach, it's called. And there we are. And for purposes of this lesson, we're going to go to the second page here. And then we're going to exit out there, get into Guitar Pro. And we're going to create a note here to see this from the beginning. We'll just call this Bach Tárrega. Create. Okay, so we have our note created, and we're going to get back into the second page here. We're going to see at the bottom line we're going to see that we have a key change. We go from two sharps or a D major to one flat, and that's a B flat, and so that's a D minor scale. So we're going to pull back up our Guitar Pro here. And we are going to look at the first note, which is a D. And so that's going to be on the 10th fret of the first string. And the next note is an E. And that's going to be the 12th fret of the first note. And then it's calling for a measure end here. So I'll show you. A measure end is this button right here. We'll put a measure end there, and we'll go to the next measure. And there it is calling for a F and an A and a D. So an F is going to be, now we've switched to a D minor scale, so the F is going to be just a regular F, and that's found at the 13th fret of the first string. An A, we're going to go and we're going to use the third string, and that's a G, and we're going to go to the 14th fret to make that A, and then we are going to just use the open D string to complete that. And so as we go into now what we're going to see here, we're going to look at some of these notations here to make sense of these. So I'm going to zoom in here. You'll see circled you'll see circled numbers and uncircled numbers. The circled number indicates the string to be plucked, so the B string or second string. 4 indicates that with 4 without a circle is an indication to use the 4th or the pinky finger. 1 is to use the index finger there. So on that, which we just transcribed, we would see that we're using the pinky for the F, we're using the index finger for the A, and then we've got that open string there. Coming over here, we see a large letter, a small letter, a large number, and a small number, that being C, big C, little a, big 7, little a. That's an indication that the composer is asking you to go to the 7th fret or 7th position for this next series. And again, here you'll note all the circled 2, circled 4, circled 3, circled 3, so those are indications of what strings to pluck. And then the uncircled numbers are which finger to use on the fretboard.